to set primary exams for November 24th and secondary exams for December 1st, 2025. Transport authorities set to recruit over 400 people for river, railway, and aviation sectors. And Malakal Hospital faces drug shortage amid rising returnees and refugees in the region. Hello, good evening, and thank you for tuning in to Ssbc. I am Adrian Joseph. Begin our news for tonight with the government continuing to strengthen efforts towards enhancing HIV and AIDS prevention measures ahead of World HIV and AIDS Day and the 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. This follows a meeting between the Vice President for the Service Cluster, Joseph Lagu, and the Chairperson of the South Sudan HIV and AIDS Commission, Dr. Justin Kawach Makwe, to discuss preparations for the marking the day on December 1st, 2025. The Vice President encourages the Chairperson to work proactively amid the current economic situation to ensure the smooth functioning of the Commission.
Comprises of the AIDS Commission, together with the Ministry of Health and supporting partners, will be coming to submit an official invitation to her, Her Excellency, as proposed guest of honor for the day. I've also updated her on the amount of work that we've done so far, preparing to join the rest of the world in marking World AIDS Day on the 1st of December 2025. Finally, I invited Her Excellency to participate in 16 days of activism that we are going to do in collaboration with the Ministry of Health and hopefully the Human Rights Commission and other related commissions to join us in
The government of Unity State says it is facing immense challenges in efficient delivery of services to the people as floods continue to worsen the road conditions in the region, impeding access to essential services. This comes to the Council of States with the Governor Justice Riek Bimtop, with focus on finding practical solutions to the challenges facing grassroots communities. The acting Speaker of the Council, Right Honorable Mary Ayan Mujok, pledges support to the humanitarian collaborative efforts to alleviating the immense suffering of the flood-affected people in the region.
We listened to a briefing from the Governor of Unity State, His Justice Riek Bimtop, on the progress that he has been doing in the state, on the challenges also that he is facing, as well as the areas where the Council of the States as an institution that is also mandated to oversee the states and administrative areas, as well as the local government level, where we can cooperate so we support also the service delivery in Unity State as well as the rest of the states and administrative areas of South Sudan. This institution also, we are concerned about the limit capacity of the state alone to address all these challenges. We are also been following the intervention, trying also to resolve the impact of climate change in how to manage the excess water. And we have recommended the governor, so that he to cooperate also with the other relevant institutions. So
had our opportunities this morning to come to the leadership of Council of State to brief them on the activities that the state government is doing. I have come to inform them that the activities that we have been doing in the area of securities, in the area of governance itself, and the challenges that we are facing, the government in the state, are relevant to be brought to their attention. And this is in line with the laws so that we can push together how those challenges also.
Presidential Advisor on National Security Affairs, Pudgalwag Manime, reassured the government's commitment to the unification of the army as elections period looms. Manime made the commitment in a meeting with the chairperson of the ceasefire and transitional security arrangements monitoring and verification mechanism, Major General Tueshime Anagar Ayana. Their discussion also centered on addressing challenges in security arrangements. Now, reverting your attention to educational situation, the General Education Authorities released both primary and secondary leaving examinations timetable, setting primary examinations for November 24th and secondary examinations for December 1st, 2025. In a media briefing in Juba on Thursday, Minister of General Education and Instruction, Dr. Kuyok Abul Kuyok, and his deputy Martin Takumoy cautioned schools to provide conducive atmosphere for their candidates to do their exams and avoid any multi-practices which could affect their success. Over 80,000 candidates from 1,953 schools registered for primary certificate examinations, while more than 40,000 candidates from 150 schools registered for secondary certificate examinations for the year 2025.
Finalize all examination processes, and the official examination administration dates have been confirmed. The CPE and the CSE examinations will commence on Monday, 25th November 2025, and will conclude on Friday, 29th November 2025. For CPE, while the CSE examinations will commence on Monday, the 1st December 2025, and will conclude on Tuesday, the 9th December 2025, as detailed in the official timetables attached herewith. As we approach the examination period, I take this moment to wish all our candidates the very best of success in their forthcoming examinations. I would also like to remind all supervisors, invigilators, monitors, and security personnel that the credibility and integrity of our national examinations are of utmost importance to the Council and the nation at large. The conduct of examinations must reflect the highest standards of fairness, transparency, and professionalism. The National Examinations Council has the prerogative to nullify or cancel results of any candidate or candidates, school, or center that would bound to involve exams malpractice.
Optimism grows among learners in the country as the University of Upper Nile launches its 2025-2030 strategic plan aimed at strengthening human and infrastructural development to revitalizing the learning environment in the country. The Minister of Higher Education, Science and Technology, Madud Biarial, urges the university to embracing creativity and innovation as drivers to change, complementing its resilience in maintaining operations despite immense challenges. Vice Chancellor Professor Mahmoud Choual Turuk reiterated the university's dedication to delivering quality inclusive education despite setbacks since its 2013 displacement from Malakal to Juba, describing the strategic plan as a cornerstone for urgent and future generations in terms of human development and institutional growth, respectively.
this plan, this strategic plan, into a measurable outcomes. It's very important. Apadari investing is one of the public investments. So, Professor Mahmoud, you understand, don't shy away to knock on our doors.
Medical authorities reassured commitment to collaborations aimed at improving medical services as plans are underway to conduct a comprehensive 3-year review and monitoring on the status of Guinea worm disease amid its decline, with only 2 cases being recorded since 2025. This follows a meeting between the Minister of Health, Sarah Real, and the Vice President of the Carter Center, Twake Wafers, amid challenges in the country.
It's really an honor to welcome from the Vice President for the Carter Center, so to hear an update about the progress of the Guinea worm eradication program. We are going through difficult times worldwide with the cuts in funding and reductions in the number of international institutions that has been supporting, including the Carter Center. Also, the USAID closing has affected the Carter Center, but they have remained committed to South Sudan. However, the program and serving the community where they are will not be affected. So I really appreciate the work of Carter Center. So together we'll ensure that we achieve the eradication. We will not disappoint the Carter Center with all the investment that they did in South Sudan.
We had a very good meeting with the Honorable Minister of Health to review the progress of the Guinea worm eradication program in South Sudan. When we first started here in about 2005-2006, there were about 20,000 cases of Guinea worm. Currently, in 2025, we have 2 cases. So the program has made great progress under the leadership of the Minister of Health, and we are very confident that we can finish the job. When we do great transmission, we will need to at least conduct surveillance for 3 years. And if we have 0 cases over those 3 years, then the Ministry of Health of South Sudan will submit a request to the World Health Organization to certify that Guinea worm transmission has been broken. And the leadership of the Honorable Minister, we're very confident that we will achieve full eradication.
The National Ministry of Peace Building is organizing a 2-day executive leadership retreat for Central Equatorial State